Alana Hadley had always harbored a deep love for animals. As a child, she yearned for a kitten, but her father's allergies confined her to the company of family dogs and small rodents. Nonetheless, her desire for a feline companion persisted, and when she finally had a home of her own, she resolved to fulfill that longing. Though her father's allergies posed a hurdle, he agreed to take medication when visiting, allowing Alana to proceed with her plans. As she delved into research on cat care, her husband surprised her one day by bringing home a tiny ginger kitten from a local shelter. It was a dream come true for Alana, and the kitten quickly became an integral part of their family. For many years, the ginger cat brought joy and companionship, embodying all the fantasies Alana had nurtured since childhood. While he maintained a reserved demeanor around others, he showered Alana with affection, often curling up beside her as she worked on her computer or settled down for a rest. Their bond was undeniable, a testament to the profound connection between a pet and its devoted owner. It was a profound loss when Alana's beloved cat fell ill and passed away sooner than expected, leaving her heartbroken. For over a year, she grieved the absence of her feline companion, missing the comforting presence of her furry friend as she went about her daily routines. Eventually, Alana felt ready to open her heart to another cat, but she hesitated due to concerns about her dog's compatibility with an adult feline. Preferring to adopt a kitten for easier integration into her family, Alana visited multiple shelters and left her name, eagerly awaiting any opportunity to provide a loving home to a young cat. Her only criterion was a desire to shower a cat with affection, regardless of its specific traits. However, the wait for a suitable kitten was prolonged. Meanwhile, one of the shelters received a distressing call reporting a box of abandoned kittens found beside a highway. Concerned citizens, unable to stop due to young children in their vehicle, alerted the shelter in hopes of rescuing the vulnerable animals. Shelter staff promptly located the box, discovering two tiny kittens nestled together, a ginger boy and his affectionate sister. Upon their arrival at the shelter, both kittens received veterinary care, with the ginger kitten requiring treatment for a minor eye infection. Despite their rough start, the kittens remained resilient, finding solace in each other's company as they adjusted to their new environment. Recognizing their bond, shelter staff ensured they stayed together, offering comfort and familiarity during a time of transition and uncertainty. The shelter notified those on the waiting list, including Alana, that two kittens would soon be available for adoption once they fully recovered. Alana had the opportunity to meet the ginger kitten, Aries, and his sister Aphrodite. Aries immediately captured Alana's heart, reminding her of the cat she had lost, and she eagerly anticipated bringing him home. Despite Aphrodite being promised to another family, it seemed both kittens were destined for loving forever homes. Preparations were made for Aries' arrival, with the family setting up a cozy bed, stocking up on toys, and arranging his litter box and scratching post. When the shelter informed Alana that Aries was ready to go home, they eagerly awaited his arrival. However, upon bringing Aries home, his demeanor drastically changed. While he had been playful and interactive at the shelter, at home, he seemed withdrawn and spent most of his time crying. Despite their efforts to comfort him with soft toys and affection, Aries remained disinterested. The family was puzzled and concerned about his sudden change in behavior, trying everything they could to make him feel more at ease in his new environment. They tried various methods to comfort Aries, including providing him with a teddy bear containing a microwavable heating bag in hopes of making him feel secure at night. However, Aries showed no interest and continued to cry, often opting to lie on the floor instead of his bed. Despite their efforts to cuddle him and offer reassurance, Aries remained inconsolable, leaving the family feeling helpless and heartbroken. Alana attempted to keep Aries close to her throughout the day, but his persistent crying persisted. While there was a slight improvement in his sleeping pattern after a few weeks, they suspected it was due to exhaustion rather than an improvement in his emotional state. Aries still cried incessantly, rejecting any attempts at comfort, which was emotionally taxing for the family. After about a month, the shelter reached out to check on Aries' adjustment to his new home. Alana, feeling compelled to be honest, shared that Aries was struggling and the family was unsure how to help him. However, something the shelter representative mentioned struck a chord with Alana. For days afterward, Alana couldn't shake off the conversation with the shelter, repeatedly arriving at the same heartbreaking realization about Aries' behavior. She concluded that he was lonely and yearning for his sister, a notion that weighed heavily on her heart. Determined to alleviate Aries' loneliness, Alana returned to the shelter to share her insights. Upon reaching out to the shelter, Alana received astonishing news. Aphrodite, Aries' sister, had never been adopted. The family who initially intended to take her encountered obstacles, eventually realizing they couldn't proceed with the adoption. Aphrodite was now available for adoption again, and Alana saw this as an opportunity to reunite the siblings. Ecstatic at the chance to reunite Aries and Aphrodite, Alana wasted no time in bringing Aphrodite home the next day. She brought Aries along to witness the reunion, and the moment they saw each other was magical. The siblings instantly bonded, playing joyfully together and bringing immense happiness to the household. Now, Aries and Aphrodite thrive in their loving home, cuddling with Alana and her family. The reunion has brought them both immense joy, ensuring they will never be separated again.